Hey everyone, my name is Ridao and this is a quick review and first impressions video on the Natura Cosmetics Organic Tinted Matte Lip Balm line. So currently there are 7 shades. I got them at the Natura Cosmetics PH Facebook page, which I believe is currently the only place you can get them. You can order them online. They're only 170 pesos each, and then you add a little bit for shipping, but they are super, super worth it. This is the first time I've purchased matte tinted lip balms. In the past, I've used tinted lip balms, but they had sort of like a glossy effect. So these, I think, are pretty much made to replace lipstick. And they are organic, so these are food grade. They're made without any parabens, and they were not tested on animals. They're also made locally by a Filipino with a local team, and I think that's really, really cool. I'm gonna go through the shades and do a quick first impressions review at the end, but I do just want to point out that when they said matte, they were not kidding. These are matte lip balm. To be honest, I didn't even think that was possible because typically matte lipsticks are drying on the lips and lip balms are supposed to be hydrating. But these are both. I mean, somehow they've just managed to do both, and I think that's really amazing. So we're gonna get right into the colors and hopefully you like them. I also just want to say that I paid for these myself, so this is not a sponsored review of any kind. It's just that they were so amazing and I had to tell you all about them. So that's why I'm doing this video, and I hope that you like them as much as I do. So yeah, let's just get straight into the swatches. So this one's AIRLEA, and that's what the packaging looks like. The color, that was harder than I thought it would be, is this shade of, I suppose it's pretty deep, red. Oh, it smells like bubblegum. I kind of really like it. Let me see, just. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the skin. It's pretty comparable tone, actually. So here we go. The product description does say they are not transfer proof, so there you go. You do get transfer almost immediately, but it's lip balm and you don't really expect that to stay on your lips anyway. This next one is KATRINA, and this is more of a brown shade. So let's just swatch that. Okay, so compared to the two, I think it looks pretty similar. And let's see how this looks. I really like this one. Okay, so even if the tube does look a little bit brown, on the lips it comes off as a little bit orange, and that, I find it to be a really neutral shade. So I really like it, actually. Orange peachy tones are some of my favorites to wear during the daytime, so that's what KATRINA looks like on my lips. This next one is LEANNE. Oops. There it is. And LEANNE is really similar to the previous 2 shades. If like were combined and had a baby, this is what it would look like. So not really good with color descriptions, but this does look to be like a reddish brown sort of tone. So let's see how that looks. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am a huge fan of bright reds, and that is basically how LEANNE came out. So I know that in the tube it looks to be like a lot more of a, it's almost brick-ish. It reminds me of brick red, but on the lips, it actually kind of reminds me of Kylie's 22, if you've ever swatched that. And I really, it's super bright. That's not even just the camera, that's really how it looks, even in real life. So if you like your bright orange reds, then this one is for you. I completely forgot to put that on my arm, so let's just... Okay, so that is LEANNE beside KATRINA. Okay, this next one is MARCIANA, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, and it is kind of a more purplish, I think, mauve-y shade of red. Now, I always find these colors to be tricky because they look, these are the kind of shades, when they've got purple in them, they look a little bit different on everybody's lips. So I'm just going to show you what they look like on mine. I keep having to cheat because the balms are just like flat and circular, and I keep having to like find a way to line my lips with them. So this is an interesting challenge. Wow. Okay, so there's like 3 colors going on here right now. So here you have what the tinted lip balm in MARCIANA looks like. Ooh, can't get it to focus. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the tube, and how it appears on camera is pretty accurate, but on my lips, this is how it appears. So it's a lot more red than you would expect. However, on camera, it appears to be a lot brighter than it really is in real life. I know for those of you who have like makeup OCD, I know I lined this one really terribly, and I'm sorry. So that's one of the comments that I have about this, is because it's just like a flat, round, as you would get with any lip balm, is really difficult to accurately line your lips if you're trying to achieve a shape. What I've been doing to try and line it is I just use the outer edge, which looks really silly, but there's no other way to do it. Oh god, I think it's even worse now. Okay, so this one's MARCIANA. And compared to the previous colors, that's what that looks like. This next one is OLGA, and this is a really cute shade of peachy orange. So let me just, I keep forgetting like which order to swatch them in. Is it the arm first or the lips? Oh, I'm super gonna love that. I hope that that really looks on my lips the way it does on my arm, because that's super, super cute. What is that? Oh, I think that's just the table marks. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it looks exactly like I thought it would. You guys. So compared to the color in the tube on camera, the color does appear to be brighter, but it is that shade of peach that I thought it would be. And in real life, it's a lot more neutral. Right now I think it's because the room I'm in is really brightly lit, and that's just like there's so much light bouncing around, but it's not as strong in person. So I really like this. I think this is going to be my everyday shade for my no makeup look. I think if you have light or fair skin, this would really suit you, particularly if you like orange or peachy cheeks. Okay, so I really like that one. So that was OLGA, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, we are down to the last shade, which is VANESSA, and this is kind of like a brownish red. I know it doesn't look very brown in the tube, but when you look at it over here, yeah, it's a red with kind of like a brown undertone. Let's just see what that looks like. Ooh, okay. So there it is on my arm. I just want to point out that the reason the swatches are not like one smooth line is not because of the color pigmentation. These are really pigmented lip balms. It's actually just because sometimes the very top sort of like has a dip in the middle, and that prevents me from making like one clean line. But I am gonna fix these and then post a photo of the line of swatches at the end of the video, okay? So let's get to what this looks like. Oh. Okay, wow. This is beautiful. If you are a fan of the Maybelline Superstay liquid lip colors, which I am, then this one on the lips looks a lot like Voyager would. It's really such a beautiful red, although again, it appears brighter on the lips than it does in the tube. It's a really nice deep red. I would definitely wear this in the evening. That's what it looks like beside the tube. And I know that they don't really look similar, but I think that's because of the lights. Again, in real life, the shade does look a lot more like this. Okay, so I know that I said that that last shade was the last one, but I completely forgot ADELLE, which is a very hot pink lip balm. So I'm going to just take this one off and then we're gonna try this one. Okay, so ADELLE on the tube appears to be a bright pink with kind of like purple going on in there, and that's also how it appears on the lips. It's not neon or anything too crazy. It actually I would still consider this to be a shade in the neutral line. It appears to photograph a little more reddish. But in real life, it basically looks, I forgot the arm swatch again, like that. Okay, so first impressions on the Natura Cosmetics Tinted Matte Lip Balm. First of all, kudos, because these, I typically use lip balm under my lipstick to keep my lips hydrated. And this is a great idea. Now I don't actually need to use matte lipsticks. They smell great. They smell like bubblegum, but surprisingly they taste like nothing. So that's good. I think it wouldn't interfere with the flavor of anything I might be eating. In terms of a lip balm, I really believe that this does the job of hydrating your lips because I have really dry lips. I have dry skin in general, but my lips are typically very chapped, and I go through tons of lip balm and hydrating ointments. I've purchased some pretty expensive stuff, and I can't really seem to keep them hydrated all day. What I noticed when I was going through the swatches was, even if I was putting them on and taking them off, when I would start to swatch a new shade, my lips felt smoother and kind of a little plumper actually than they had the previous shade. So it's almost like the balm was hydrating my lips as I was doing the swatching. And I think that's exactly what you would expect out of any lip balm. So plus points for that. The colors are great. I love them. There is not a shade in here that I wouldn't wear. It's really just a matter of maybe like the mood that you're in or the outfit that you're wearing, but these are great. I think particularly on Filipina skin. I'm really glad that these shades look good on what I would consider to be average Filipina skin. I'm not morena, but I'm not that fair. In MAC, I would be between an NC 20 and 25. So I'm really glad that I found lip balms that suit my skin tone. And the pigmentation, are you kidding me? These are practically lipsticks. I'm just shocked that they managed to get this much color in such an inexpensive lip balm. It really is super affordable for what I got out of it. I'm pretty much gonna give these to everybody for their birthday and Christmas and any other holiday that it's appropriate to give lip color, because you guys, I mean, you saw this. The pigmentation on this is excellent. I can't go on about that enough. I mean, really. Couple of difficulties that I had. So the products are packaged in such a way that they basically just have the branding and the shade name, but you can't really tell from the packaging what the color is gonna be. So, and they're taped too. They're actually, you can't open them to check them out. So I think if it would be great if there could be some kind of indication as to what the color might be like, either in the color strip here, or maybe a few words to describe that. And also, like I said, because of the shape of all lip balms, they're cylindrical and flat at the top, which is not the most ideal shape. Not the most ideal shape for lining your lips. Since these are tinted and you would be wearing them to replace lipsticks, then that's kind of tricky. I would recommend using a lip brush just to clean the outer lines, and like if you're trying to get a pouty lip shape. But other than that, these slid on really well actually. They're not a challenge at all. And of course, I think it's really beautiful that these balms were made in the Philippines by a Filipina. So please let us support our sisters. Alright, so those are my thoughts about the Natura Cosmetics Organic Tinted Matte Lip Balm. I'm gonna put the link where you can order these in the description box. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you like these as much as I do. Bye! I do have a next video actually, because I'm such a hoarder. I also picked up the Natura Cosmetics Organic Lip and Cheek Tints. So that's 6 beautiful shades. Well, I hope they're beautiful. I haven't tested them yet. But yeah, look out for that please, and let me know if this video was in any way helpful to you, and also let me know if you liked these products. And thank you to Natura Cosmetics for releasing such a beautiful line of matte lip balms. I think they're amazing, and I think you did a really good job. I just hope that you can improve the packaging a little bit to help us out in choosing the right shades. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.